Hello everyone, my name is Doodoo Nuts, and I am back with another video. I was about to go to bed actually, but I was like, you know what, whatever. I feel a little talkative, I might as well turn on the old recording software. Might as well turn on the old Midnight Club. Because like I just want to, I don't want to do too much. Minecraft requires like not necessarily planning, but I have to have like an outline for the video. This is a much easier game to record. I can just show up to like look. Here, let me do a tournament real quick. But yeah, it's just a much more chill ambience, I guess, when I record these. I've only ever recorded one other video of Midnight Club, but it's my worst. Oh god, these. Okay. This in the previous video I actually mentioned how there's like road courses like this in this game, and they're pretty hard to do. And god, and I'm so bad at them because I really like just holding the throttle the entire time, which is not good. But yeah, I mentioned these in the other episode, and the other episode I was gonna say did pretty fucking bad. Oh, is it the first minute? I don't know. I hope it's not. But it did pretty bad. Only, I don't know why. Honestly, maybe because the thumbnail is dark, and maybe because Midnight Club. It's not a game that many people know. I mean, it's a part of many people's childhood, I'm sure, right? It's a part of mine, but I don't know how many people are still into it like that. My target time was 57. Okay. Wait, I feel like I've done this one before. But nah, I don't think I have. But as I was saying, I mentioned in the previous episode that these are a type of race you can do, a type of game mode you can do. These road courses or tracks or whatever. And God, I'm concentrating because I'm probably gonna lose this real bad. But these are hard. This is difficult because you're not like in the open city, right? And you're not beating anyone, like you're not racing against anyone, which like, the bots can be pretty hard, but they're pretty easy to beat. They're pretty dumb, and especially when they have like big ass, it's like real bad handling cars, and I have like this small little compact. But Jesus, look at that, perfect. God, but God, I'm trying to concentrate so bad. Yeah, these are difficult, and I'm not too good at them. So after this one, I'm probably just gonna move on to another race. But I mentioned as well in the previous video that I only get first in this, like as in this game I only ever get first because I will reset until I get first. If I'm in second, I will reset. And these take forever because obviously I'm gonna reset until I get first. And okay, but I lost so much time. But these take forever for me to complete because I want to get first. And for me to get first, I have to obviously get the target time. Just once, actually. I think just once means that you win. Yeah, see, 57 is the top, so that's cool. And so I constantly reset them in order to get first, but these are so difficult to me because I'm a fucking dumbass. Not the biggest. Oh, I can continue the tournament. Maybe the next one will be a race. Let's see. But yeah, I reset until I get first, so they take me forever, and that would be horrible to see. Maybe one day right? I'll make, because these videos, these Midnight Club videos are generally meant to be around 20-ish minutes. Oh my god, it's another fucking road course. Oh, I'm cussing a lot. I need to slow down. God, my car handles so well though. I've been recently driving. I've been recently playing BeamNG. That's what it's called. Because I had recently gotten a little steering wheel and shifter. It's just the Logitech one, which isn't anything special or crazy, but it is very solid and fun. So yeah. And I've been playing BeamNG, and you know, those are like real. God, I am driving so horribly. But those are like real ass physics, you know. I don't know how real they are, but they feel real. And so, God, the cars in that game, they're so hard to, you know, control, because it's just like you're controlling a real car. And in that game, it's very hard to like feel speed, like how fast you're going. Kind of in any racing game, really, but like you don't realize you're going like 80. You try to take a right turn, and suddenly you're understeering into the wall in front of you. And so it's hard. But this game, like, god damn, look at this little car go. Like it's going what, 150. That's like that says miles per hour there. It's going 150, and it's able to just handle all any which way it wants. Oh, I'm doing so bad. After this, I am definitely leaving this tournament. Oof. What's the target time? Yeah, that's not. I'm not. Maybe if I kind of focus, I could, but I need to speak and stuff. I actually was the main reason why, you know, because I just said minutes ago that I was about to go to bed, but I didn't, because I felt like talking, I guess, and so I started recording. And the main thing in my mind that led me to start recording right now was kind of like, I was kind of sad, honestly. Nothing crazy, obviously, but I was sad about music, because I was kind of just thinking, in real life I play the drums and I really love playing them. I'm not any good at them or anything, but it's just they're so fun. And I'm not trying. If anyone who plays this game is watching, please, I assure you, you know, I'm not much better than this, to be fair, but I'm not trying at the same time, alright? So please don't be too harsh. Even though the chances of someone who plays this game watching this video, they seem low. They seem lower than fucking winning the lottery, so. But as I was saying, I was sad about music. I love playing the drums, and I really like listening to drums. I think that, you know, every time I unpack a fresh new album that's just foreign to me, I always look forward to the drums, right? I love everything. I love guitar and the bass, you know, the vocal and the lyricism. The lyricism is probably number 2 for me, right? Drums and then lyricism. Maybe lyricism number 1. I don't know. But yeah, that's really what I look for when I, you know, listen to music. You want to get in the driver's seat. Do you want to get in the driver's seat? Because I haven't seen you drive fucking once, man. In fact, I haven't even seen you. So what is that? What is good? Like truly, what? I'm kidding. But for real, what that guy was hating. I mean, to be fair, I would be dead if this was real life and I drove like that. I would literally. What happened? I accidentally pressed continue. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. But as I was saying, I love listening to music. I love listening to drums. I love listening to how drummers will tackle the snare, you know, what their typical snare pattern will look like. I like how drummers, you know, I like how much they use the toms or how much they use the cymbals, you know, what their kick bass patterns are like, or what they tend to be like, or just, I like hearing the drums and exploring and listening to new ways that they can be played. And, you know, that had me thinking, right? Like, a lot of these bands I'm listening to, they were unbelievably popular at the time. You know, bands like Incubus, I really enjoy. You know, Foo Fighters, I really like. Chevelle, Hoobastank, Deep Field. These are all bands I really enjoy, and not all of them were incredibly popular, but like the first few. And these are like chart topping bands, and I'll just do this race. God, I truly carelessly drive in this game, but as I was saying, these bands, they were incredibly popular in their time. And so I look at that time and I look at it envious, right? Early 2000s, 90s. Jesus, man. But then that makes me think, right? I'm happy in the time I've been born in, right? So I don't have to look back at the old times. And then I look at the now times, right? The now times and how music is, what's popular right now, what are the biggest artists. And like I can't listen to the radio, right? Like if I just fucked up this entire race. But I can't listen to the radio, right? Like if I went to the radio right now and I put on a channel that was broadcasting the newest and best music that we have to offer right now, I wouldn't, because it wouldn't be music I'm interested in. It wouldn't be music that has, maybe even like instruments, like everything is very digital now. And so, hold on. Okay. This will be the only race I do today. I will figure it out. But, I can't do that. I can't go on the radio and listen to something I would like to listen to. And it makes me realize that, yeah, like, the way society seems to be going and the way that the public seems to be enjoying music is that people are kind of just caring less about actual instruments being played, which is, who gives a shit, right? Because techno and electric music, or whatever it's called, I said electric. Electro, is that what it's called? That's actually a villain from Marvel. I don't know. But digital music has existed for ages now, and I'm not saying it has no place, but it's replaced not real music, but music made with real instruments, with people that really enjoy playing these instruments. And yeah, people still exist like that. I mean, Steve Lacy, Thundercat, these are people that still pick up, instruments and play them and stuff like that. But they're not as big as the biggest artists now. And I don't know. It feels like society just doesn't give as much value, or the public, I should say, the general consumer doesn't give much value in instruments being played. Which, is it a bad thing? I can't say. I'm a little human with a little brain, and I'm, this is just such a complex situation. I wouldn't really know. But it's just, for me, it makes me sad. Because if the general public doesn't really value much what, real instruments bring to music, and if the general, consumer, general public is what dictates what big companies do, what big record labels do, then what does that say for the future of music? Like, if this continues, like, how could I be assured that when I grow up there's gonna be, new artists, like brand new artists, making things just completely from themselves, right? Like, from themselves playing instruments, from themselves singing and writing down lyrics. Like, how could like I even believe that will exist in the future? And that's kind of what made me get off my bed and start recording. Is I fear for music. I truly do. I fear for it a lot because I love it so much. And to think that, I don't know, it's just, I don't want that to end, I suppose. I don't want the creation of this type of music to ever end, really. I mean, there's people who say that, like, the 90s are, like, the best, like, years of music, like, ever, which, who knows, really? There's so much all over every decade that I don't think you could really say that. But, like, in terms of my personal preference to what, like, as to, like, what I listen to, I guess for me that would be kind of like, yeah, most of the bands I listen to are from the 90s, early 2000s, late 80s. Almost. What? I did not consent to this race, mate. I did not mean to say mate. I don't say that in real life. I was just kind of... my British accent that comes out is like real. Like, as in, I don't try to do it. But like, sometimes I'll make it over exaggerated because it's funny, you know. You wouldn't expect it coming from a fucking American. But I don't know why I'm like this. Anyways, talked about this already. Snooze fest. Move on. Yeah, I'm just scared for music. And I mean, dude, I literally recommended Jamiroquai, like that one Minecraft episode. I think Minecraft 6. This is a Charger? Or a Challenger, I should say. Wait, I'm confused. What did he say this was? I don't recognize this car. Fuck. We're the same brand if you are, though. Oh, fantastic, man. You wanna... Figure it out, bro. You need to put it in race mode. Oh, alright. Yeah, okay. Anyways, that's what I was saying. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just don't want music to die like that. Like, I don't think it will die right fully, because I don't think that instruments will just fully go away. But I mean more so like songs just fully made from instruments, from humans making instruments, from humans just in a room with instruments, with microphones, you know? Like, if... I really like the Beatles as well. I'm just going to talk about music. Wow, this is a Charger? Where do you learn? I've never seen this, like, ever. What was I saying? But yeah, I love the Beatles, right? And I have since the pandemic, and they're a very big band in my life. You know, my top 3 bands, I would say, are probably like Foo Fighters, the Beach Boys, Beatles. Okay, they're definitely up there, and they probably are the top 3, but like, I don't know. I really like, but I've only listened to the first album of Chevelle. But like, the first album, or no, their second album, I should say, is actually like insane. It's so good. It is so good. Listen to An Evening with El Diablo. That song is incredible. But as I was saying, God, what the hell? This thing sounds crazy. Wait, why is there multiple Chargers? What the shit? Okay, anyways, this is what I was talking about. Like, how the hell are you gonna let me race against fucking Chargers, bro? I'm like 1/3 their size. I'm 1/4 their weight. Like, how are they ever gonna outmaneuver me? Either. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the Beatles. Love them. Really inspired by them, honestly. And I've always been inspired by them. They are the most inspirational band of all time. It's their title, and I honestly believe it, because it's just every band always, you know, points to them. But honestly, a band that, well, maybe people do talk about it, but I think Metallica is actually up there for most inspirational as well, because it's so, at least for drummers, bro, every drummer is inspired by Lars. I don't know why. I mean, look, no disrespect. Lars, he's created, you know, a kingdom, right? He's an incredible man. Oh, incredible! I don't know about that. I don't know him, right? And you know, he I think he had that one album where he was good. But like, come on now, what the hell? That's your inspiration? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, the Beatles is a very inspirational band. They inspired me, and one of the things that has really locked in that inspiration, or like just really have cemented them as like truly my. Just my maybe not the genesis of like my interest in music, that's been there forever, but like, it's really just opened my eyes to the creation of music. And thanks, man, thanks. And the thing I'm talking about is the Get Back documentary. Um, because if you've watched it, it's a Disney Plus original. It's a fantastic documentary. It takes basically the original documentary that they had filmed for Let It Be. But instead of because apparently the original Let It Be, I believe the original documentary has been released on Disney Plus. But I believe the original one, which I haven't watched, unfortunately, it painted the Beatles in a more... Oh, I can continue racing him? Hell yeah. I might just complete this guy, and then this video will be longer than expected. But I'm talking for longer than expected. But yeah, the original documentary had painted them in a kind of negative light, which is not to say it was a lie. It was a pretty negative time in the band, you know. It was right before, not right before they broke up. They recorded Abbey Road after Let It Be, but it was a rocky time, and so it painted them in a negative light. But the thing is that they had plenty of moments that were happy and fun and cheery, and it showcased the band's, you know, sorry, it showcased the band's ingenuity and creativeness and just all that good stuff. And so that's what the Get Back documentary is. It's essentially, it takes all the good clips instead of the bad clips and puts them together. And it truly just was the first time I had ever seen the Beatles. God, should I restart this? Or do you think I could catch up? Actually, look, I'm crashing into shit and whatnot, but these things are so stupid and big and slow around a city that I can beat them anyways. Unless this flag is soon, but soon. What the fuck am I saying? Okay, anyways. Yeah, it paints them in a positive light, and you get to see them create music. And the way they create music is incredible. Like, I mean, they'll just bring up like ideas and little things they have, and then like another, you know, band member, like Paul will bring something up, and then John will be like, "Oh yeah, let me do this," and then like they'll just play a little tune to it, and then Ringo just as always has perfect timing for whatever song, even songs that don't exist. Like, it's just, it's incredible to see, and it's incredible to think that back then that's really all it was. I am fucking failing like shit. Oh my god, but they're so bad at the corner that I'm anyways. It's an incredible thing. That's how music used to be made. That there wasn't any, I mean, there was a mixer, obviously, or a producer, I should say, you know, George Martin. But that was it. You know, there wasn't like, you know, programs and like and digital things that could just create things out of nothing. Like, no, it was just dudes and their instruments making music. And that's not to say that if you make a song, you know, digitally or using digital components, that it's, you know, immediately less genuous than a song made with real instruments. Like, no, music is art, you know, and that's just the ultimate form of expression. And so whatever it is, however it's made, you can feel if it's genuine, right? But it's just that it's hard to be genuine when you're just clicking stuff on a keyboard, you know? But when you're hitting the snare head with your stick, see, there you can really convey something, right? You can convey an emotion or some sort of nuance or some sort of, I don't know. It's just, it's more organic, you know? And I feel like that type of music creation truly is just gonna forever disappear. I mean, maybe not fully, but it's just, I don't know. It sucks, you know. And there's so many bands, and like I know if this video ever gets a bunch of views and there's a bunch of people that see it and comment, I know a lot of the comments are gonna be, but what about this band? What about that band? What about this niche band? And yes, there are thousands of bands that are actually doing what I just explained, and they're doing it fantastically, and it's awesome. And I love that, and I'm so happy that that exists. But notice how I said niche. That's the part that sucks, is that the public isn't picking up on it. That it's not working, and that sucks. I hate that it's not working. I hate that these bands that are creating all this cool, unique, raw music, I hate that it's not working, because it's just the general public doesn't really want that anymore, and it sucks. And I unfortunately don't really have many I don't really know many of, like, I know these exist. I know bands exist that, you know, create music more traditionally, and you know, they do sit down in a room with their bandmates and record everything together. Wow, that was a nice drift. But it's just, I don't know. They're not, it's not as popular as it used to be, and if it's not popular, it's not making money. I just exploded my car. Anyways, these slow ass chargers ain't gonna do shit about it. Oh, that's not a charger. Wait, is that a charger? Oh, it has a spoiler on it. Oh, he thinks. Oh, he thinks he's a track. He has a spoiler. Oh, he thinks he can corner. Yeah, no, man. That ain't you. That ain't you, bro. Anyways. Yeah, that's just kind of was my rant about music, I guess. I hope something somewhere comes out. There's one band I listen to that is kind of niche. But they have released kind of songs. They're called the Shaladas, and they kind of they basically do doo-wop, right? But like more modern, but not even modernized. Like they have a song, right? The Shaladas called "Those Years Are Over." Go listen to it. It's just such a good song. But it sounds like it's straight from the 60s, like straight up. It could have been made by the Beach Boys, and I wouldn't have I would have noticed by the voice, but truly it sounds really good. But it's obviously it was made really recently, like I believe around 2015, 2016. At least that album specifically that I'm talking about, and that album is very good too, pretty good. Like I'd give it like a good 8 out of 10. You know, very good songs. Okay, My Love, oof, very good song. But Open My Eyes, another great song. Open my eyes. Ooh, okay. Enough before I get copyrighted, even though I'm not monetized. Anyways. Yeah, Shaladas makes music like that, and it's very good sounding, but they're not that big. And it's probably because, well, you know, that type of music isn't that popular. I mean, maybe it would be. Maybe marketing is a thing. I don't know. I really don't know this stuff, so maybe I'm wrong, and maybe it could make a resurgence or something, and that'd be fantastic, you know, if that style of recording music, you know, came back into the mainstream, I should say, right? Because it still exists, like I just said, but like, you know, I hope it just doesn't die out, you know. Ooh, a cutscene.
Hey, what's cracking, pimp?
Was good.
I was just thinking about you. You know, I don't know how you do what you do to these cars. After all I do to them, we ain't never race. Yeah,
Bro, don't you work on my cars?
Very demanding indeed. First I thought she wanted some 20s, but now it seems like she wants some 22s, so we changing them up.
Fantastic,
you know,
man.
once you think you got everything right, sit back, take a look, realize that it's all wrong, and then you gotta start all over again.
That's literally, that is though. Like, car guys never finish their cars, their builds. Whoa, is that an SRT10 in the background, guys? Did I say SRT10? Is that right? That's right, right? That's the Ram SRT10. Am I wrong? Is that the? But I don't know if that's the right name. Sorry, I am not listening to this guy. I'm sorry, man. All right. Okay. Scott, that cutscene completely sidetracked me. Actually, I think I was done though. And
ever heard of the world famous Detroit Muscle Tournament? Even you is gonna want to take part in this, man. They got a classic Chevy fleet line for the winter.
I think I have a Chevelle. The car, not the band.
You know the drill. These muscle car drivers can't take turns tight. Use this to your advantage.
I know, man. That's what I've been doing. But yeah, I think I finished what I was talking about, which is a good thing.
Heard about this guy Spider.
Bro, shut the fuck up!
It's a hot match custom. This guy been around the block, so keep it tight.
Yeah, whatever, bro. Fuck him. Oh god, I just crashed into the wall. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, anyways, my car's indestructible.
I know you.
Please stop! Okay, this is the build.
These things have a lot of muscle, so don't let them get ahead of you.
Anyways, I had finished what I was talking about, and that's a good thing because this is the end of the episode. It went on longer than I thought it would. It was meant to be 20 minutes. It's about 31 or something. But who cares? I can use a commentary practice. It was a lot of fun. I've never really recorded like this in a sporadic way. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I keeping you up? I've never really recorded this sporadically before, and I feel like it shows because I feel like hyper. I feel like my commentary is kind of hyper, but I don't know. I'll find out once I edit this. Not today though. Oh, well, today's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. It's about to be 3 a.m. right now, but you know what I mean. When I edit it, I'll find out. But it's been a fun one. I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon. Wherever you may be in the universe, I hope it's a nice, cozy nook, and I hope you're very happy. But that'll be all. See ya.